How do you do like a proper salute?
Hand salute.
Like, is it
No.
right hand,
straight, no curve. You got the
straight.
curve straight. Boom.
Fried chops.
And then the palm has to go down because that's showing.
The palm is down.
The palm is down a little bit.
Dun, dun,
See, look at
dun, dun.
Okay.
Right to the temple. This finger to the.
Can we talk about the inauguration?
I'm trying to get you right.
Yeah.
So let's kick it. Kick it, 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 kick it.
So, yeah, inauguration.
Inauguration. We have a new president and vice president in charge.
States.
Yes, indeed.
Finally.
Thank you, Jesus. A round of applause for that. It's been a long time coming.
Long 4 years.
But I know.
Yeah.
Change is going to come because, like, I know
Yes, it will.
Yeah.
Yes, because we've talked about this before. It's like now the real work
Begins.
has to begin.
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
you can't just sit back and say, "Oh, this is great," and
Right.
There's a long
everything
agenda.
that came with
The
it.
work begins.
The work
Yeah.
begins.
Biden
We got the
started off
presidency.
by signing the 17 executive
I
Oh, they
think it's
get
up to
busy
30.
like day
I
one.
think it's
yeah.
up to 30.
It's up to 30.
It's been a
lot.
and then when
We've done a lot.
Well,
so
Trump
far.
had rescinded like I don't know how many Obama
Yeah, he did.
things in effect. So he had to go
Do
ahead.
some stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's put this back, let's put
Right
this
off
back,
the
let's
bat.
put this back.
That's
And it was really,
insane.
and it's legitimately just executive orders just to put stuff back
to where it was,
Right.
right? And that's
That'll take a
probably
couple
most of them.
months.
That's the majority of it.
Right.
You
But
know.
I thought the inauguration was good. I did have the privilege to be able to see the whole
Yeah,
thing.
I didn't see it. I was at work.
And it was really, really
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
I was
you
watching
said.
it on my computer.
Yeah.
You were texting me like the whole thing.
I was giving them a blow by blow.
Blow by blow.
And, you know, I there were some high moments for me. I mean, there was a lot of high moments for me. Just the whole thing that it happened.
Yeah, right.
That was a high moment.
Right.
And I honestly feel like, for real, a sense of
Calm.
Relief.
More so than in the wild.
Honestly, I underestimated how refreshing and like calm I feel right now, knowing that actual work is getting done and that I don't have to see what's his name in his tweets on the news anymore.
Yeah,
like that's
it's
a
true.
burden,
It's
off my
interesting, isn't
chest
it?
for real.
I know.
I feel more comfortable now.
Just calmer.
Yeah. Especially with COVID still going on, you know, I need to know that there's a real response happening, especially with the distribution of these vaccines being, you know, held up, you know, and everything. We need someone in charge who's going to unify us and get us on the right
Unify us,
track.
have an actual plan in place.
Yeah.
Like a, not just like a basic, we'll just get this done, but an actual like
Step
by step.
Roll
Okay,
out.
here are the process.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
we're working with people. We're working with scientists because science is a thing
Science
that has
matters.
to work.
Science is
matters.
real.
and is able to relay that to the public, so we know
Right,
what's going
exactly.
on, which is a major thing that calms us down.
It
You know what
really
I'm saying? It
does.
does, because now you know the first press conference that we've had in I don't even know
A
when,
real press conference.
with real information. You understand what I'm saying?
Jen Psaki in there, just giving us like the actual blow by blow
Right,
stuff.
exactly,
You know, it's
exactly.
With real information.
Right. Listening to that press conference, I'm like, wow. We're back to normal press conference.
Right, no, but and you know what? And the other thing is, I know Jeremiah and I were talking about. We said we expect government to do certain things.
Yeah.
Government is supposed to take care of certain things. You have a global pandemic. The government has to set up to help.
Yeah.
You
Federal
have a
government.
crisis. You have 9/11. The government comes in to help. And I felt like we were floundering.
The federal government.
Yeah, the federal government.
Instead of
Yeah, federal
leaving it
government.
instead of leaving it to the
Yeah,
states
federal
to do
government. I mean,
everything.
the states, you know, because
They
it's
have a
not
responsibility,
consistent. They have a
but-
responsibility, but it's not
But
consistent.
there should be a general response from the federal government
Right.
that helps everybody out,
Right.
and then
Yeah.
the states do what they got to
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you see that with the different, you know, from county to county, you know,
It's
state
so
to
different.
state. It's like different protocols, different rollouts,
Yes.
different this,
Yeah.
different that. That scattered response in different states. It's confusing and it makes people more
do.
scared.
You see it
More
with the vaccine. You
scared.
see it with this
More,
vaccine. You see it
more
with the vaccine.
suspicious.
Exactly.
Skeptic.
Right, exactly.
Conspiracy
Skeptical.
theories,
Right.
skeptical.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's talk about the inauguration, okay?
Yeah.
So there was a lot of highlights, you know, the swearing in, you know, come on, Kamala, okay? Can we stop right now?
Black girl magic.
I mean, just,
Yeah.
I don't even think I really fully understand the impact yet.
Just yet.
Yeah. Like I can't let myself just go there
Right.
because I don't know what I would do.
Being
you know?
sworn in by Judge
Sotomayor.
Sotomayor.
Yes.
Crazy, crazy.
I mean, that right there is historic.
Using third grade Marshall's
Right.
Yeah.
Bible.
It's just
Like,
that whole
That
thing.
scene,
Yeah.
right?
Being dressed,
gosh.
someone made a meme, and I don't know if this was intentional on her part or not, but she was like dressed as like, there was this episode where Lisa Simpson takes over the presidency after like Trump comes in.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
she
I
dressed
saw that.
exactly like that.
Oh.
Which I don't know whether or not that was intentional or not.
Oh, I'm sure that was very intentional.
Wow.
Which was like,
I saw that meme. I didn't fully understand it.
Well,
oh, that's
and
so
just
funny.
real quick, because we can go forever. Speaking of memes, our boy Bernie.
Woo!
He's going to be on the show, right?
yeah, right?
He's right here.
Yo,
Yeah, we got
when
him
I
right
saw
here.
him and his wife come, when they came in, I was like, what is going on? Where are they going?
After this, we're going to the post office.
We're going to go to the post office.
They
20.
That was their to-do list outfit.
Right. And then we'll swing by Walmart.
that was their day off, and we got to run errands.
Right,
real
we
quick.
got
Exactly.
Oh, that was fun. But you know who I'm going to say, the fashion winner.
Oh,
Who's the fashion
The
winner?
fashion
Nightingale.
winner. Oh,
Sister Nightingale.
there you go.
Yes.
Yo.
I mean, she's always fabulous.
Michelle Obama was stunning.
Looking like a Jedi master up in there, man. just all
Stunning.
fresh.
She was dope. She looked
Yeah,
she looked
she-
really
she-
good.
yeah, she
I
looked
love
real
that
good.
color, that
Oh.
waist cinch, like just everything was on.
Oh, okay. Let's
Yeah.
And she really came out there to stun on Cat.
She did.
I mean-
she did, and she just came, and Barack was right by her side, being all cool, but she just he gave her like that light, she just was walking down there in
Classic
confidence.
Michelle and Barack
episode
Obama.
of What Not to Wear up in there.
showing the after effects or something,
Oh my God, stunning,
Yeah, no,
stunning.
Yeah.
And then the poet. Come on, can we talk about the
Oh
poet?
my goodness.
Oh,
22.
Amanda
Gorman.
Yeah.
Yeah. 22. Saying
it
those
down.
words like that. Oh my goodness.
The youngest,
Sis.
what was it?
The youngest
inaugural
poet to
poet.
perform.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Beautiful.
Young.
Beautiful.
And Biden's speech was very.
Biden-
It's on point.
It was on
Hey,
point.
you felt so good just
Oh.
listening to that, oh yeah, a leader with some empathy and sense and all that.
For
It was
everybody.
It doesn't have to be another controversial, news story about how insulting he was.
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Like
just
trying to pick
different.
apart,
It's
trying to pick
different.
apart,
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
trying to
but
pick
this person
apart.
meant this and this and this. It's
Right.
like, what
Trying
he
to pick
said,
apart the
he
lies.
said what he meant.
He said what he meant. and
We-
that's what he
We're not
said.
used to that.
We're not.
It's
kind
taking
of
some
a-
getting used to it. It
it's-
feels good.
It's interesting,
so
isn't
good.
it?
We're not
Oh,
used to
my
that. We've been
goodness.
so,
Yeah.
I don't even know the word.
I don't even know
for
the
so
word.
long.
I think it's like traumatized.
Traumatized for so
Yeah,
long
absolutely.
with
so,
this too.
So this isn't. So we have actually went to an inauguration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Well,
President Obama.
Yeah.
2000.
Well, we went
We were
the
down.
night
We were in
before. We were
D.C.
in
for
the
the
area,
inauguration, and we
yeah.
walked around the night.
The night before.
We didn't actually go to the inauguration, but the night before we went. But where did y'all go to?
So we actually went to a concert. Remember the
Yeah.
concert
The
we
concert,
went to?
right? We were all
Yeah.
down there.
And that was one, and that's why it was so
2008.
sad that this wasn't
2008.
like that. Like this inauguration wasn't like that. There was nobody there.
Right.
When we went down like a couple days before they had a concert, so we went to that, and it was something that
Yeah.
I've never experienced. There were news media stations, like you saw the people you see, on cable
Right.
news. They were all there in their little booths outside, and it wasn't cold that day.
Yeah, it was decent out.
It was decent out. And then all
During
the
the concert.
performances during the
During the
concert.
concert,
And then
yeah.
they had these big screens, and DC knows how to do it right. They must have had about 1,000 porta potties, or at least one porta potty for every person. Like, they know how to do it
Yeah.
right. If that was in New York, there would be no
I had about
porta potty.
four porta potties.
If that.
If that.
And then we went the night before the inauguration.
Right,
We
walked around
actually walked around all
the area
DC, and we
down
saw
there.
where everything was going to be happening. And
Yeah.
it
That was
was
pretty cool.
just,
That was neat.
It was
oh,
freezing.
That was so cold.
so cool.
But
Oh
it was
my God.
cool.
Yeah.
A whole different energy, a whole different vibe. You could just go there and just feel the difference
Yeah.
between 2008, 2012,
Right.
2016.
Right, just a whole different.
Because
and
we
it's-
went back in 2012.
We did, yeah.
But we didn't
do
go.
as
We didn't do as much.
Yeah,
But we were
right.
down. We were in
We
DC.
down there, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just in DC. I love DC. I think it's a beautiful city. You know, it has all that history, and it's just
Good and bad.
good and bad. Absolutely, absolutely. So the interesting thing about the inauguration this year, also because of COVID, was they had it all virtually. You know, the entertainment
The
part
concert
of it.
after,
Yeah.
and that was great how they did that. That was
No, they did it. They had a really nice setup with
they
a
did.
lot of their performances and whatnot.
Well, before we go, what do you think about the performances at
Oh,
the
at the-
actual inauguration? Because we had Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is amazing.
Yeah, she killed it.
She's so like eccentric, but she's so talented, and she seems so humble with it, you know. And I thought she did a really great
Well,
job.
I mean, she's not that. I mean, she was eccentric, but I feel like she's kind of calm
Yeah,
down
she
on
has,
that.
but she exactly
Right,
she has,
yeah.
but she's very humble.
And she can sing.
She
can sing. She can sing.
And what I heard? What about your girl? I ain't see it. What about your girl J Lo? I heard she.
Wow.
Oh, what, you trying to start something now?
No, I didn't see it, so I heard.
My only question with that, first of all, J Lo looked fabulous. She always looks fabulous, but why?
She's everywhere. Oh my God. Her agent.
J Lo
her
has
agent
the
must
bombest
be.
agent
Why?
in
I
the
mean,
world,
She's
because
not-
she be
J-Lo
everywhere
is
on
not
everything.
a singer.
Well,
Okay,
not a singer.
she's not a
She's not a-
singer.
why you needed a singer?
You need a singer.
For that moment.
You know what I'm saying?
We just got out of a traumatic 4 years.
Right. We
need
need
a
a
Who do
singer.
we need? Patti LaBelle out there?
Jennifer Hudson. How about that, Jennifer?
That Jennifer.
That would have been a good Jennifer.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The concert they had at the virtual concerts was
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
They
The
had my boy
performances
Tom
on there
Hanks
was
out
with
there,
the
though.
performances. Huh?
They had my boy
Yo, Tom Hanks
out
was like
there.
he was freezing.
Poor Tom Hanks.
He come back to
Hanks,
Tom
yeah.
Hanks. He's like,
He's an American treasure.
You
You
know-
got him out there in the cold.
You know, he's surviving COVID and everything, and you got him out there.
Right.
oh my gosh, yeah, he like he was freezing. But Justin Timberlake and what's the
Yeah.
other gentleman he did the
That
duet
was
with?
so
was
good.
bomb. Lovely Day by
Oh.
Demi Lovato.
Demi
Demi
Lovato.
Lovato.
Not by Demi Lovato. Demi
But
Lovato.
performed
Yeah, yeah,
by.
yeah.
Performed by.
And
Yeah,
she
she's
was,
a great singer
she
too.
was.
yeah, that was
And I was like, because I love that song, and I was like,
Right, I'm
she's singing
sure.
that
I'm
song.
she
sure
did her
all
thing.
black folks were like, "Let's check this
Yeah,
out."
okay.
You know how we do.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
know that was
Demi.
the thing.
No, she tore it
But she
down.
tore it up, and
she's a
I
good
was
singer.
I was
Yeah.
so pleased with that.
She's talented.
And then the fireworks with Katy Perry. That was yo. The fireworks was crazy. Those were the
Fireworks.
craziest looking fireworks I've ever seen.
Like, I mean, I guess they could wild out because there ain't nobody there. Really.
Right,
Right,
yeah,
that's
yo,
what I
they
thought,
wild.
yeah.
I have never seen fireworks like that before.
Yeah.
Like that close?
Yeah.
Right, close.
And
Right.
that
Yeah,
month and that
I
succession,
know,
right?
it was all over the place. I heard a bunch of people saying that was like the best inauguration that they've seen in a while. So there's something to be said about the whole virtual,
'Cause everybody-
even after the whole COVID thing, because what
Everybody
was
could see
They said
it.
the same thing
Right?
about
everybody
the
can
DNC.
see it.
Oh, the DNC
exactly
was
the
great.
DNC.
Yeah,
that was virtual. And
yeah.
that was great.
Yeah.
And like you said, everybody because. It seems like they film it for the people that are there for the inauguration in terms
Exactly,
of,
yeah.
but this
It's not
with
like
the
an
virtual,
afterthought sort of.
exactly
Right.
afterthought
Yeah.
for the people
Yes,
watching. It was
exactly.
more for
Right.
us.
Yeah.
Right, it was
So,
good.
I don't know, maybe
and
they'll
then
do it like
then they have to go. The
Like all their energy
president,
gets
vice
focused on it.
president,
Right.
they have to go to all these different places.
Balls,
So now they didn't have
yeah.
to do that.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, they could really soak it in and and enjoy it.
I'm gonna tell you what, President Biden, for his age or for anybody's age, he must have the most energy because he was just
I was
up
worn
at,
out all
day.
I'd been ready to take a nap because I'm sure he was up like 4, 5 in the morning
Oh,
to do whatever he had to do.
Oh,
He
yeah.
has so much
And
energy.
late at night, he's still bopping around,
I
you know what
know.
I'm saying, and doing his
Dancing.
thing. Dancing.
I mean, he must have felt good. He's been trying
I-
trying to run for president
and
since
that-
what, 88?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what somebody had mentioned too. He's been trying to be,
Become
in
president.
this since he was like in his 20s,
Well, in the- yeah,
young
in his
20s.
Well, yeah,
you
been
know?
been in the
in the
political game
realm.
for a
game,
minute,
so-
you know.
Which is
That-
also very different
Yeah, very different.
for the past
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah, there's something to be said for somebody that has experience.
right? that
Right?
knows the deal
That knows
from
the deal.
all the way to like that to Senate to vice president
I
even. It's
know.
like, you know.
Yeah, so I'm
Experience.
excited
I'll take experience.
about
over
what's
there.
what's to come.
Yeah, and there's no excuses.
No,
There's no excuses. Like I said, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'll sit and wait. You know what I'm saying? We got the presidency, we got the Congress, we got the Senate.
Right.
Yeah.
There should be like sweeping,
Exactly.
like
Things need to happen now.
You know,
So
Changes.
and it's for the people.
yeah.
You know,
That's what this is all about. This is what
Right.
government is for.
The
You know, the people.
people, absolutely.